Hey, what's up? I'm Zach. I'm here with Matthew Jensen of Wretched Rites Productions. We're here to talk today about your upcoming fest, Wretched Rites. Before we get into that, why don't you tell everyone a little bit about yourself? I see that you've been booking shows since about 2001. Has that all been here locally in Sacramento?
Yeah, I mean, I started off in like the early 2000. Yeah, 2001 was the first one. We used to do, I mean, it was the small house shows. We used to have the small place we used to do shows at. So it's like everybody coming up that book shows. They just kind of um, started whatever garage or whatever they start with over time. Um, After that, I took a little break because as we always do, just get tired and then just take a break. Yeah, just coming in and out booking shows. So it's it's been a while, that's for sure.
Nice. And what was the first notable show you ever booked that you can remember?
It's something that wasn't just crap. Probably it might have been Sargeist. I don't know. That was like the first big one that kind of like start chasing the dream over, like just trying to hope that it was as good as that one. So I mean, that one was destined to fail too, but we made it happen. We pulled Sargeist out of our ass, and we made that show happen for Sacramento. That was shit. What was that? That was like 2014. So yeah, it took that long because before we're just kids fucking around. So
Yeah, no, that's a sweet band to get. I mean, I'm sure you must have been pretty ecstatic about that.
yeah, we made it happen. So
Very cool. You have any advice for anyone maybe up and coming looking to book, get into booking shows, getting bands out here?
um, just be cool to everybody. Like you know, uh, don't be one of those dick bookers. Don't counterbook people. Like just work with anybody. Don't be a dick. Like that's like my advice. Like help people out who need help. Help out young bands. Help out touring bands, and eventually it all kind of comes together. But I'm just make it look like you give a shit when it comes to your shows. Because like I say, I'm kind of old school, so like I still print paper flyers. You see my flyers all over the place,
Yeah,
flyers all over town, paper flyers. Like we're here tonight at this show, and be schlepping flyers like it's the year fucking 2001 again. It's just attention to detail. Just as long as you're still enjoying it. So
yeah. No, I've definitely seen like at random shows, you guys even out passing out flyers, on a random whatever night at like a Harlows or something. So
we're just there.
yeah, you're just
If we're
there
not there to enjoy
promoting.
it, then we're here to promote. We were at a show on Friday. I don't even think we went in, as we were just in Midtown, just walking around, and we just hung out front and gave out flyers, and that was that. So
Yeah, that's awesome. I wanted to talk a little bit about you also as a musician. So obviously, right now, your main thing you got going on is Abhorrency. You're also in a band called Defecrator, and the first time I ever became aware of you was back when you were in Killgasm. I know I've probably told you the story before, but
mm-hmm.
I was like in high school, and my favorite band at that time was probably still like Children of Bodom. And I ended up seeing Killgasm at a house show in like Elk Grove or something like that, and just completely blew my mind. Just
Yeah, I mean, we were just that was one of our earlier bands that we were a lot younger, and we just like fucking around all the time. Like it wasn't even about making decent music. We were just there to fucking just to party and be assholes. So I mean, we've been around doing that ever since. I mean, Killgasm was fun, but eventually, as it goes, once you get some level of success, then of course, uh, somebody moves away because that's always what happens. That's what's happened with both bands actually.
gotcha.
So you're like, oh, cool, the next album's out. Oh yeah, I'm moving. I'm moving. So fuck you guys if you're watching this. Some of
um,
my best friends, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, it's just yeah. Then Defecrator, we had a decent amount of success with that, and that kind of ran its course. So, and we're just doing Abhorrency now. So, um, yeah, that's right about where we are. So,
oh, very cool. And then you guys recently did a little East Coast run as well. How did that go? I know you played with one of the bands at least, right? That's playing Wretched Rites.
oh yeah,
Horns and Hooves, right?
Yeah, Horns and Hooves. Yeah,
Yeah.
we played with them in New York City. That was cool. It's always been something I wanted to do. But yeah, we did 4 days with our friends Left Cross, and those guys fucking rule. It was like that's one of the best bands in the country, I think. But yeah, we just did 4 days on the East Coast. I mean, we're not really able to spend a lot of time touring. We're not, because we all work, and living in California, it's impossible being an underground musician because you can't really get out there because it's so fucking expensive to live here in Northern California. Premium price for whatever.
Right.
So it was good to get out there and do that. But yeah, we played with our friends Horns and Hooves in New York, and they were fucking great. Of course, I've never seen them before, so it was good to finally see them play because we've known them for years. But they were great. They were absolutely great. So for Wretched Rites, like they got to be one of the highlights. If not, they were that good. I don't know.
Oh, awesome. No, that's great. And then lastly, on kind of like Abhorrency, any news coming up? You guys working on a new album? Any shows outside of Wretched Rites you guys got coming up?
We don't have any shows planned yet. So yeah, we're just gonna open the very first day of Wretched Rites. I kind of just wanted to, I was like, maybe I won't put my own band on it. And it's like, well, there's so many fucking good bands that you still want to play. It's like, and we got to work the whole time. So it's going to be like, get in, fucking play, get over with. And then, then it's work and probably drink time. But no, we actually just finished recording not that long ago. So it's just a matter of waiting for everything to get done because it's always a fucking process. It just takes forever. So, so we're just waiting on that to get mixed, mastered, clean up all the bullshit and see where it goes from there. So hopefully it'll come out sometime next year. I don't know. What month are we? Late September. Yeah, definitely.
September,
yeah, maybe it'll be out in a year. You never know.
Cool.
But it sounds pretty good. I mean, I'm on.
Awesome, man. Well, we're all looking forward to that. So getting into the actual fest, so Wretched Rites. So
yes.
2 days long. It's going to be at Harlows here in Sacramento. If you want, I can read over the list, unless you got it all memorized. Who's playing what day?
Are they split up? By days
I split it up by days.
Oh yeah.
So I got Saturday, November 15th, Sadistic Intent, Caveman Cult, Witch Vomit, Civerous, Horns and Hooves, Pig's Blood, Abhorrency, Plague Bear, Primitive Warfare, and Vaulderie. Is that how you say that?
Vaulderie.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. And then Sunday, November 16th, returning to Sacramento, we got Abysmal Lord, got Antichrist, Siege Machine, Warp Chamber, Deiphage, Ebony Pendant, Embodied Torment, Funeral Chant, Lucifixion, Stress Angel, and VoidCeremony, who also happens to be dropping a new album right on time for Wretched Rites, coming out on the 14th, right?
So, yeah, so it's their official, unofficial record release, but I've had that thing for a couple months already.
Yeah.
Like Garrett sent it to me, and just like the guitars are really showing off on this one. Like it's like old school, like technical brutal death. Like it's great. Like those guys are great. He's a great musician. They're all great musicians. So I'm pretty excited to see that. So, but yeah, you read all the names out there, and I'm like, man, that's a fucking sick ass show.
Yeah, it's a great lineup, right? Yeah. For anyone who's not aware. And something, that you and I briefly talked about. I know obviously most of these bands are stateside, so you're not really dealing with like the visa issues like we've seen with a lot of other fests, bands not being able to get their visas come over. Since the lineup has been announced, it's been very stable, with the exception of Axsphere, I believe it is, which had been replaced with Warp Chamber now.
Yes.
Not sure if what happened there.
Yeah, I just heard that they weren't a band anymore.
Oh.
So it just there was probably some kind of collusion there, since they're both from Washington. Monty, Warp Chamber. But yeah, as soon as they canceled, Warp Chamber hit up Robert, a buddy that I book with here, and he's just like, oh, fucking Axsphere broke up. Axsphere can't play. So, but Warp Chamber popped up in in the DM too. It's like, oh yeah, we had those guys out a couple years ago. I don't know if did you go to that one?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I did
No,
not.
when they played like Warp Chamber, like they were like we played after them, and I'm just like, after they played, I'm just like, fuck, I don't want to do this. It's like one of those bands. They're just like, they're fucking heavy as shit. Like, and then the room kind of cleared out after because everyone over here is fucking tired of seeing us anyway. Since
Oh, that's not true.
everyone's local. Everyone get tired of seeing, and then no, they were great. They're super cool dudes, and it's great to have them on because they were actually already on the short list. We just didn't get to them because we kind of didn't want to pull too many bands from one area. We already had a shit ton of bands from Washington, so
Right.
just like, well, we'll look into them next year, maybe. That's if we're gonna do it next year. It's
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that a hint of things to come potentially?
yeah. I mean, we have enough bands that couldn't do it this year that want to do it next year, and a lot of other people that we know that we can get for it. So I mean, nothing's actually in motion yet, but as long as we don't lose a shit ton of money. So I mean, because I mean, you look at the look up the lineup, like there's hardly anybody from Northern California. So it's like we don't want people to get broke getting over here and playing and all that shit. So so yeah, so I mean, it's going to be costly to make this happen. So it's just like you got to take the risk. It's kind of like gambling, like don't risk more than you're not willing to lose,
Right.
and just hope that people fucking show up, because I mean, we're selling pretty good, so I mean, here's hoping we sell a lot more,
Yeah, for
so
sure.
we could do this again. If it actually did make any money off of it, which is very unlikely because we don't make money as promoters, we just lose money, and then just carry it over till next year. Like I don't care. I'm not into this to make money. I don't care. I just want to make cool shit happen.
Yeah. Love of the game, right
yeah,
there.
I just want to make cool shit happen in my city, and I don't want to have to leave to go see cool shit or be a part of cool shit. I mean, I do like to travel, but I want to make cool shit happen in Sacramento first and foremost. But
Yeah,
not my fault I live here.
yeah. Hey, absolutely, man. And so I got to ask, have you ever done a fest of this size, caliber before? Is this new ground for you?
No, it was like everyone sits around and talks with their friends, like, let's get this band and this band and this band and this band. It's like, this is fucking ridiculous, like, how much is this going to cost? Like, there's no way we could possibly pull anything like this off. And but yeah, the answer is no. Like, this is going to be fucking pretty stressful to make it happen, but hopefully make it fun, at the same time too. Like I have a couple friends coming in that I trust that are not like big into metal, so if they have to do something, they can leave. Like my driver is one of my oldest friends from I've known from high school. He lives over in Hawaii now, and he's going to come over and he's going to drive bands around. And I have one of my best friends I know from New York. She's going to come through and help with everything else too. So it's like someone who's not going to be like, fuck, I wanted to see this band. I want to see this band.
I want to see Sadistic.
Yeah. So like, I think the second day, like Sadistic is going to go back early. So they got to go back during the day. So I could send him off, and then I could still be there. So it's like just getting help from everybody that that's willing to help, and but I've never done anything this big before. We did like some things in like the high school days, booking those, but that was just a free for all. Just show up and play 8 to 10 bands, play on a Saturday or something like that. But
and kind of like you mentioned earlier. So what was your inspiration for this? I mean, I know you said like, you're sitting around, you're like, oh man, I want to see these bands come to Sacramento. I mean, was that essentially what it was, or?
I think the timing was just right. Ever since people started coming back to shows after pandemic, it seems like every show's been pretty solid. Even like our slow shows, you're like, oh cool, whatever. Like I didn't expect 50 people to be here on a Wednesday,
right.
And you're like, oh, I'm surprised, and you get more surprised by the city every time. Like we've only had like one real stinker, but that wasn't my fault. That completely was not my fault, and that was all Robert.
Yeah.
And
thanks, Rob.
I think one person paid for that show, but it was just bad timing with everything else that was going on. I told him, don't book this show, and now that band is drawing way more than that, which is pretty ridiculous. They're a good band anyways, but but you think about the shows that remember going to On the Y or whatever shows during the middle of the week, and you're like, cool, there's like 7 people. Yeah, exactly. There's like 7 people here, and like we've played in front of like nobody at bars in Sacramento and in the olden days. It's just like, what the fuck do I even do this shit for? Because like no one's coming out to it anyways. Like,
right.
but this is lame. But now I don't know. It seems like people are coming to the shows. Like, I don't know. Just
Yeah, no, I mean, there's definitely like, especially the younger crowd, right? I mean, it seems like there's a ton of younger kids that have gotten into it.
Yeah, we're just trying to steer them in the right direction.
Right direction.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
because I mean, eventually you got to learn somewhere. Because you think about the bad shows that you used to go to as a kid, and, and like all the.
Still go to some of those nowadays too.
just for the nostalgia factor.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like to go see bad shows or listen to bad music just to remind myself that
how far
it gets better. It gets better, and you're like, oh yeah, this shit does suck. What I listen to, is way better now. But eventually, you got to think like the kind of crappy shows I used to go to, and eventually you get a flyer for something else that really strikes home with you. You're like, oh shit, I didn't know what this was, and then you go and eventually it's just more and more you find more shit you like, not just what your friend showed you or your friend drug you out to. Like I remember just going to just random heavy shows, and then like you're seeing like bad, was it late 90s? Yeah, late 90s. You go see like bad rap metal and like
you're older than me.
So. Yeah, bad rap metal and screamo and industrial. Like the birth of of some of that stuff, like some real bad industrial metal that was in town, and and then you get a flyer for someone, and you're like, oh shit, what is this? And then and then eventually you find the good shit.
Yeah.
That's what we hope to do. We hope to lead the next generation into the right direction.
Right, and I think that's a great point too. Like, even if someone had never heard of a single band that's playing this fest, I mean, I still think it would be worth it to come out, because surely there's going to be someone one of those days that is going to catch your eye. I mean, there's so many good bands playing. Like, and additionally, I wanted to ask specifically about Sadistic Intent. So I was a little surprised to find out they've never played Sacramento before.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Yeah. I mean, so what was your inspiration on, getting them out here? I mean, they are kind of like what I'd heard, like the big fish per se of the festival, right?
That was who I had to have from the beginning. If I didn't have them, then I didn't want to do it.
Okay.
And because I mean, they're a great band, legendary fucking band.
Right.
They're so fucking good. And I've seen them twice. Once at Hell's Headbangers, the Cleveland. Hell's Head Bash by Hell's Headbangers. Yeah,
J-Dog and all those guys.
Yeah, and saw them for the first time there, and like they fucking blew me away. They were the best band that year, like hands down. I'm like, this is so fucking good. And then they kind of picked up a lot more popularity since then. They kind of like a rebirth of popularity, it seems.
Yeah,
like people started rediscovering them again, and then I saw them in March at Hell's Heroes in Texas. And they just blew a place away. Like every time they play, they just fucking level it. I don't know what it is. They just got so much energy. They're so fucking sick. Like they just radiate like fucking sickness. That's the only thing I can think of. Like if nobody hasn't seen, if anybody hasn't seen them before, like they're in for a surprise. Like they're so fucking good. I mean, if you've already seen them, then you're gonna want to go see them again. Like they're like one of the best live bands in the world, probably. So
yeah, and I mean, and you're seeing them at Harlows too, right? A pretty intimate venue.
Yeah, I mean, it's bigger on the terms of what we usually do, because it's we're here at the cafe. The cap is 175, or even over at Starlit is close to 300. But still a 500 cap room is pretty small for them. I told them, like we were gonna make it happen. So it felt big, but yeah, no, definitely like compared to like just watching their videos from the other night when they played with Beheaded at the Regency in LA. Right. Like that place was fucking massive. Yeah, that place was fucking massive. And it's just like, all right, well, we're gonna have these guys here at Harlows,
right?
With 500 people. That the heaviest thing that they've ever had in there is doom metal. So it's like, was like, this ought to be interesting. This ought to be cool. I don't know, or some Cascadian black metal. That's like the real calm stuff. But they like our shows at Starlit, so we just wanted to go a little bit bigger because we're filling the place up most of the time, and this was that weird anomaly where people don't show up and you don't know why. But yeah, I mean, because even like the show we just had there the other day, last time I saw you,
Dying Remains.
Yeah, there was a decent amount of people paid, but that place is like big and it's long, so it was just like, so it felt kind of empty.
It can give the illusion that there's not as many people there as there actually are.
But after we got the payout, we're like, oh shit, like that was pretty good. So I mean, everybody left that show happy,
right?
So I mean, that was a pretty good one.
Yeah. So just gonna wrap up here. Just got a couple just kind of technical questions for you. So being that it's Harlows, for those who aren't aware, Harlows has an upstairs. It's called the Starlit Room, which is also
Starlit Room.
Yes, not Starlight. Starlit, which is also a venue. So sometimes they do upstairs, downstairs, different shows. Are you guys exclusively downstairs in Harlows, or do you have anything going on upstairs?
By the time they actually got back to us on working upstairs, they had already booked something. So everything is just going to be downstairs. Back patio will be open, of course. And I believe the outside bar will be open as well. Could be wrong. It's going to be November, so I don't know if it's
weather permitting.
We never know. Sacramento's pretty bipolar with what it wants to do each year, but it could either be 80 degrees or it could be 50 degrees and pouring rain. So you never know.
Are there going to be ins and outs?
From what I hear, they're going to allow it up until 8:00.
Okay.
So that's most of the day, most of the night. So you could still go back to your car and drop off merch.
Awesome.
And go grab something to eat, because they're going to have the kitchen going too. So they have good food over there. So you might not have to leave, but sometimes it's good. They're going to have the front patio open too in front of there.
Okay. Smoking.
So I mean, if we do it next year, maybe we can get both of them, depending on if this turns out all right. Yeah. People show up.
Yeah. I had a unrelated conversation with Arcane Archivist, the design. And he had mentioned something to me about possibly being a vendor at Wretched Rites. Are vendors going to be a thing? Are you guys going to plan on allowing it? Or
when we wanted to do upstairs, it was going to be we wanted to get a whole merchant thing upstairs and a whole like sponsor tables, everything upstairs. But by the time they got back to us, it wasn't possible anymore. But I have talked with him, so I mean he should be there. So I think he's in. I don't know.
Yeah, and for those who aren't aware, Arcane Archivist design, super fucking cool. If you like black metal, highly recommend checking that out.
I agree.
And then lastly, so who made the flyer? The flyer's pretty sweet.
The actual flyer itself.
Yeah.
So the background itself was I got from what the fuck's that guy's name?
ChatGPT.
Yeah. Everything we've done is ChatGPT.
Yeah.
It was actually Janglot Hitam or whatever, that artist from Indonesia. Where all the sickest artists are from Indonesia. Big up to Indonesia. We love you.
In case you didn't know.
Yeah. I know you have a lot of Indonesian followers watching your YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If not, they should be. But no, Janglot, he's actually done work for Defecrator. Shit. I know we've bought more. Because he did the split for that we did with Goat Penis, the Defecrator Goat Penis. And
I did not know you guys did a split with Goat
Penis. Yeah. That was
sweet.
Was that the last thing we did? Oh yeah, we played with them too. That was the last Defecrator show. Was the Goat Penis show in LA. That was
that's legendary, man. That's awesome.
That was a sick show. That was a hell of a sick show. But yeah, Janglot did he did that. But he's done a couple shirt designs for Defecrator. I think maybe he did one for Killgasm. I don't know. I could be wrong. I've been around for way too long here. But then the border and the logo came from another Indonesian guy, Harzulian art. I don't know. Do you find these Indonesian artists, man? They do good work, and it's inexpensive. It's good work. It's inexpensive, but you just got to make sure that they aren't using AI, and you got to make sure that they aren't using stamps and like making shitty just shitty art. but overall, but besides that, I pieced it all together. I'm a great cut and paste guy.
Oh, for sure.
So like I'm self-taught Photoshop. So
I guess you got to be, right, if you're promoting shows, right? You got to
Yeah.
make all them flyers.
just learn over time. I kind of wish I would learn how to do like videos or some shit, because that's what people care about nowadays. No one cares about a fucking picture. But I mean, I do like the flyer, and
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I'm just a little bit old school that way. I love flyers,
Yeah.
man. I think I have like every one you guys have ever done. Well, not ever, but that I've been to.
yeah,
Stealing
them off the walls.
Yeah, no. Or you guys pass them out, and I hang on to them.
Other than the pre-fest flyer too, that was another guy from he's somewhere from Europe. A guy Civerous. He does great work. We heard of him through our friends on Left Cross too. So if you haven't seen the artwork for the pre-fest flyer, yeah, I'd say check that out too.
Yeah, for sure. And then quickly to touch on that, and then we're going to go ahead and end this. So yes, there is a pre-fest for Wretched Rites. It is happening Friday, November 14th, right here at the Cafe Colonial. You have a lineup of Cartilage, Disease, Human Obliteration, Abyssal, Malandro.
Malandro? Yeah.
Malandro? I know how to say that. Bulimia and Piss Baptism. So I'll get a little mix of locals, somewhat locals, and some out of staters even, right? Or out of country, I think.
Out of state, yeah. Abyssal's from out of the country. They just happen to be on tour.
Nice.
Well, what we were trying to do was do like a grind pre-fest. See how many bands we can fit in. Like get the sickest grind bands we could. Like around
play 200 songs in one.
Yeah,
night.
Exactly. It's like everyone gets to play 15 minutes and that's it. But then Chris from here at the cafe, he's like, hey, Abyssal's on tour. Can we put them on? And Abyssal's got to be like the slowest funeral doom band ever. So it's just like it's actually just a great idea, just because it's so fucking random. So you have there's like five fast grind bands on there. The Abyssal, who's gonna play like maybe one song in 30 minutes, and then the sickos and Cartilage to get all bloody and have a good time to close the night out. So I mean,
oh yeah,
that should be fun. That should be packed. I imagine that should probably sell out here. So I mean,
oh yeah, that's gonna be just a great way to start it off. I mean, I feel like Sacramento loves Cartilage. I mean, they always
turn out for Cartilage.
Yeah, always. So
everyone loves Cartilage. Great people.
Yeah.
Some of the best people you ever meet.
Yeah, I see the vocalist all the time. Just local shows here and there. So yeah, it's gonna be an awesome weekend. Is there anything else you wanna shout out or say? Any final remarks?
Don't be a dick and don't counterbook people. I'm just fucking around. No, not really. I think we covered everything. So
yeah, no, it's been good. I'll make sure to post all the relevant links to the shows to buy tickets. I'll get them all in my bio.
Definitely buy tickets. Don't make me go broke, because I'm the only one. Because Wretched Earth is me and a bunch of other people that kind of work together. But I wanted to be sure that nobody else was on the line for this, because I always have stupid fucking ideas, and it just don't make me go broke, because I'm the only one that's financially on the line for this. I have no financial backers when it comes to this. I made sure none of my friends are on the line. This is just me. So if you hate me, don't show up. That's what that means. Or something. I don't know. I'm fucking tired.
Yeah. So, to all the locals in Sacramento,
if you want Wretched Earth to keep booking shows, or something, I don't want to be that guy either. Fuck that shit. Show up if you want. Don't fucking care.
But no, I mean, it is a valid point. I mean, 90-something% of every sick underground extreme metal show, you guys are the ones booking it. There are some other ones here and there, but I mean, I think your guys' quote unquote resume of what you've booked speaks for itself. So
yeah, we do what we can. We just want to bring sick shit that we want to see. That's what it is. So we've met a lot of people over the years, so it's just like, let's bring them to town, let's make it happen. That's basically where this whole fucking thing came from. So
all right, well, big shout out to the CEO, brainchild, mastermind of Wretched Earth.
Wretched Earth LLC. I'm official.
Yeah, there you go. For tax purposes.
Yeah, fuck everybody with your checks. Give me a handful of dirty cash at the end of the night. That's what I miss. And now I gotta do taxes and fucking hire a tax guy, but whatever. We're having a great time though.
Yeah. All right, get your tickets. Wretched Rites. We'll see you there.
Yeah.